Mr. Sulu would say. Welcome to the Cary Coatney Comic Book Notes show, number 7. And wow, what a credible past 36 hours of events. I'm going to say the day really started at 12 o'clock, 12:21 per se, when good old Charlie Kirk got a bullet in his throat, and the world is going nuts. World's going nuts over an assassination of a podcaster. It's unbelievable how the media is so divided over all this issue. And it got to the point where Donald Fuckface Felon 47 Trump is declaring all flags to be at half staff, not half mast. All right, I just learned the difference between this the other day. Half staff and half mast are two different things. If you're on a ship, on a boat sailing, and you put a flag up at half mast, when on the ground, you put an American flag at half staff. So this guy's getting like the full honor treatment over the assassination of Democratic senators out of Minnesota, Melissa Hort something, and another guy whose last name is Hoffman. They didn't get no half staff treatment. It's so bizarro. Or neither did reluctantly flags were at half staff when Jimmy Carter passed away, much to the Trump's chagrin, because he didn't want to interfere with his inauguration. What a petty, fat, fucking stable motherfucker man this guy is, and I'm not gonna go all big on. Well, actually, I am going a little bit on Charlie Kirk rant, because some of the subjects I'm going to cover here have some correlation to the events of the Charlie Kirk assassination. But that happened at 12:21. I was eating a shrimp bowl at this brand new place in Studio City, which specializes in garlic shrimp and chicken. And I can't pronounce the name, but it's a Logi. It's a Mexican place. Best damn garlic shrimp bowl I ever ate, man. I'm gonna be going there and try out the chicken next. But anyway, why do I have the camera focused on this? You ask. Well, in lieu of the Charlie Kirk assassination, and if we find out, the guy is really good at concealing and covering his tracks. I mean, this is no amateur. I mean, this guy took a shot from 200 yards, and Charlie's neck exploded before a crowd of 3,000 people. And it got me thinking about this here. This book here. And if I want to recommend a TV series, I mean, this is based on the Netflix movie right here. And the reason why I bought this book is because I saw the Netflix film. But there's another TV show you want to reference that's on Peacock, which is sadly a subscription service I had to unsubscribe from, because they failed because Peacock failed on a bunch of their promises. They haven't delivered any great new sci-fi product. Like, I was waiting to see the Battlestar Galactica relaunch by the guy who created Mr. Robot. It never materialized. So But while I was on my way out, and also not enough anime series to keep my interest, on my way out, I happened to watch Day of the Jackal, which is a British show, and it's loosely based on the movie from 1975, and you probably know the premise. It's about an assassin who travels worldwide to kill people, and much like it's same sort of type of premise as this book, The Killer. Um, and um, and I wanted to show. Well, it's a big thick book. It's all the 12 issues of the original series, and it really delves into the mind of an assassin, and the reasons why he kills, what he does, why he's paid for, and the political ramifications behind each of his kills, and everything. And it's really detailed. It's by I believe these guys are from Italy or Spanish. The people here, wow. Oh yeah, written by Mats. That's his name, and illustrated by Luke Giacomon. And it's just this is one of the most incredible things I ever read. I mean, just the sheer volume of meticulous detail he goes in political intrigue, and the traveling from country to country, growing accustomed to the language and customs and everything, and how this guy, when it goes through his mind while he's planning these kills, and he goes to a lot of political intrigue, political innuendos, and he hides out in an island somewhere in the Caymans, where or near South America, and he has a family he must support, and this money provides him with the money to keep this island estate going and everything. And not it's a lot of into James Bond. You'd be into this too, but it's 12 12 maxi series. I think it's originally printed in France or Italy, and man, you got to absorb each chapter like it's a book unto itself. Each chapter is a different type of hit, and I think the guy who assassinated Charlie Kirk may have ties to another country. I mean, I don't. I think this is a patsy sent to us by either Russia or China or whatever, and I think this is just something that's being played out in Fuckface Felons 47's head. I think he ordered the hit. We'll see. So I was watching some videos. Okay, I went to the comic book store today, and you probably know I posted what I basically picked up, and as I was going through, about to bring all the stuff up to the counter that I have counted, these two guys are talking about this writer, Gretchen Felker Martin. Actually, I was asked when I came in the store, do you want a copy of Red Hood #1? I go, no, absolutely not. I'm not buying that hype. I said this person she's got stigma running of her about the of all her people she would love to see dead and stuff. And I didn't think much about it. And as I'm putting my books to count, the shop, whoever's working behind the counter that day, and the customer talking about the controversy of of what's happening, and he says, well, I got this book behind you at the table. I can sell it to you, before we take return them all back. What are you talking about? I asked the guy. Well, we're talking about this one. Red Hood. So we had to pull all the copies. He says, why? He says, DC canceled the book after the first issue. Oh, you're kidding me. Yeah, we're sending all our copies back except for the people who want them pulled. So I didn't want one pulled. I mean, I talked about it briefly, why I didn't want it pulled. And, well, this is the only one that's coming out. Issues 2 and 3, 4, 5 have all been canceled. And then I was told what she had said about Charlie Kirk and everything. He said, "Oh, well, if that's the case, you better throw one in there because, what did I tell you last week about that Batman blind bag thing?" And the guy pulls out in New Jersey somewhere. He pulls out a gold edition Batman and goes on eBay for sale $1,300. What can I do? What can I do if I put this on eBay and sell it for it when all the copies are being pulled and sent back to DC to be pulped? I said I better grab one before they're all sent back. So I did, and so I watched the. Then when I got home, I watched the other YouTube, pundits, comic book industry pundits, like Thinking Critical. Another one I watched, and he went off on a whole big tangent about this person here, trans writer, Gretchen Falkenmark, and she said about Charlie Kirk, and I hope the bullet wasn't hurt. Which, come on, no, it's a joke. That was pretty funny. I thought. I didn't take that seriously, but yet DC goes in and pulls her contract and then tells her that we're reconstructing your contract and we're not releasing the other books after this. I think she wrote up them six issues so far. Yeah, I grabbed it. You never know. You never know how much this will go for later on. It'll take me up to probably 6 months or 7 months to get to finally reading this thing. It's back in the queue. And I probably showed you this. I picked up this trade paperback, $19.99. I was expecting this coming out at the end of September, because it's the sale date was supposed to be September 26th or something like that. But somehow I got a copy of it already, and it's Tom Scioli, who I talked about last week, the Godzilla Monster Piece Theater. I told the retailer, you got to read that book, man. I think there's a trade paperback available of it. And it's probably one of the finest books I read all the end of, it came out end of last year, but I read it this year. So this is his follow-up project, and there's a nice big actually there was something he did with Jack Kirby last year too also, but this just seems like something that I'll open one page. I go, oh, that's spoiler alert. There you have it. Well, what should I got one catalog. I didn't get a Marvel one, but I got a Deadpool. I got a DC Connect catalog. Let's flip through this. See what we got here. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Okay, putting on my Tom Snyder interview hat. I'm smoking a cigarette. I don't like. The suspense is killing me on these new releases. So we got this is the DC side of the Batman Deadpool team up book, and I wanted to. I know I told that there are also some backup features. I'm interested in the backup features per se of what what the other team ups consist of, and it seems that the last paragraph says Scott Snyder, James Tynion IV, and Joshua Williamson team up with Hayden Sheridan for a magical Constantine Doctor Strange tale. Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo bring you an epic Nightwing, Dick Grayson, and Laurel that will be they're collaborating on a Laurel Kinney Wolverine story. Nightwing and Laurel Kinney Wolverine. I guess that's this one. And Markel Tamaski and Amanda Collar smash Harley Quinn and the Hawk together. Okay. And G.W. Wilson and Dennis Cowan tell an electrifying Static and Miss Marvel yarn. And what is this thing going for? 64 pages. Oh, 79, 64 pages. Okay. So see the lead story. It's probably 32 pages. And the other the other 4 stories are probably 8 pages apiece. That's the way I can figure it. What else we got going in here? KO thing, number 2. Not on board for that. Only Rock'em Sock'em Robots over at DC Comics. I'm going to pass on that. Superman 32. Lex Luthor enters the fray. What do you think about that announcement about that Man of Tomorrow movie? It's not a Superman movie, but an incredible simulation, right? Well, rather, it's not a Superman sequel, but an incredible simulation. But, yeah, we'll see. Flash 27, Titans 29. Books I'm no longer reading. Oh, look at that. Get a scorecard. Oh, I see what they do. Here's the matchups. Who wins the matchup goes into these boxes. Who wins the matchup of those boxes, with that box, and whatever. Okay, solve it. Little scorecard. That's with Batman 14. What we got going here? It's still Bane in here. Batman and Catwoman face down Bane in the final battle. But once the dust is settles, what will it mean for the future of Batman? Huh. Jeez. Okay, really. That's where I left off, was Bane jumping into the fray. Absolute Bane. Exciting. Superman Battle of Kansas begins. That's their storyline. Let's see, Wonder Woman number 14. Absolute Wonder Woman, rather. Still, trade paperbacks are out of these, and I'm probably going to get them around Christmas time. I don't know. Batman 3 still okay. So Batman 3 coming out. What does it tell you about the Batman with 62 163? I got my copy. You saw it in the last video. Look, here's Red Hood number 3 is listed, and that will not be coming out. 81 Catwoman. It's the same old this month. What's this thing here? Harley and Ivy. Okay, they were talking about this book today. This got delayed because the art isn't ready, or this might be canceled. I'm not sure. Something was nasty was said about this. Let's see, Batman Dark Knight. That's ending. I have no idea what it's about. Detective Comics 1103. Looks like Lois Lane's joining the cast. I can't tell you anything about this. I haven't read the issues yet. Wonder Woman 27. Tom King's writing it, so I'll be reading that, but I won't be reading this. Not into that. Who's this? Tiger Shark is in Supergirl number 7. I haven't read them yet. The final issue of New Gods. Okay, there's one less book I can save money on. Aquaman 11. I have those next to my queue to read when I hit my DC box. Maybe I'll talk about them. Maybe not. Green Lantern 29. All in 13. Just JSA 13. Green Arrow 30. The big ad they put in that. Oh well, what a waste of money. DC's I Saw Ma Hunkle Kissing Santa Claus number 1. Is this the one of those those big ass. No, it's just a regular $3.99 book. Probably a $9.99 thing. Batman and Static Beyond. That looks interesting. Huh. I might be into this. Oh, look at this. Holy cow, look at that. Batman, Green Arrow, The Question, Arcadia. Written by Gabriel Hardman. It reminds me, man, what happened to the third book, the Green Arrow, the Green Lantern book he was supposed to put out? There were only 2 of them came out. Those hardcover ones. There's some Elseworld type of thing. But this looks great, man. Holy cow, $5.99. Yeah, I'm on board for this. If it's the Vic Sage Question. Let's see. Wow. It's a black label. And how many issues is this? 1 of 4. Yeah, I'm gonna invest in that. That looks fun. There's oh, I see. These are the black label books. Okay. We got the facsimiles coming out. Justice League 21, Batman 47, and Mad Magazine 47. Children's book. And a second Absolute Batman volume. And that's coming out. And I have 3 out of, I think I have 3, the first 3 of these. I'm waiting for the 4th one to come out. Let me see. What's this one? Batman, The Brave and the Bold, Myths and Mysteries. Is this from the last series that just came out? Huh. Oh, they're doing a compact version of this one. Of that one. I mean, that's basically the movie right there, right? And a couple of these collected editions here. And a compendium. What's the big one? The big omnibuses. We have a World's Finest. New edition of hardcover edition of Mad Love, and Batman R.I.P. And there's a Green Lantern by Robert Venditti. It's coming out. Omnibus. What else? 20. There's an omnibus of New Krypton Saga. Absolute Black Knight. There's a Wonder Woman Silver Age omnibus. Justice. And hopefully that up here, Dave's Estate will be getting the proceeds from that. And there's that show I'm listening to every weekend. High Volume Batman. Pretty good. I like it. And Peacemaker. Full nudity. Well, that's all I think I got. I wanted to say a few words about the Doom miniseries I'm reading right now. One World Under Doom. And what I wanted to say is I was telling somebody today that reading it, it's a whole riff on Trump, especially the 6th issue I read. But there's a big debate between Dr. Doom and Reed Richards, which is quite amusing. Quite a lot of magnet talking points injected in it. And I got the 7th issue today, but I'm not going to read it till I put it at the end of my queue. I'll save it for I'll save the last 3 issues for another time. Right now, tonight I'm going to be reading Doctor Strange of Asgard, which is interesting. Okay, so that's it for this week. Rather short one, rather compared to the other ones I've done. So at 25 minutes, I like they say on KNX radio in New York, give us 20 minutes. We'll give you the comic book industry world. All right, good night, bye.